Okay, welcome in for Draft 1, Round 2, Rivals of Ixalan. We had our opponent concede Game 1 to us after Match 1 to us after we won Game 1. Jeez. We have a win. we're we're 1-0 right now of our 3 games for the league. So and that is also my first win in a draft ever. I've done one other draft off camera on Magic Online. So this is my second ever draft online and my first match win last match. Still getting used to the controls. Still getting used to good decision making in Magic in general. We will play first, thank you. And this looks like a keep. We're just hoping to draw a land at some point. Hopefully in the first 2 or 3 turns. We're going to keep that. We will run out the forest and pass the turn. Great, there's a second land or a third land. Kind of would have rather it have been in blue, but we'll take it. Play a Deep Root Elite, and then hopefully draw some Merfolk we can cast before they get rid of our Deep Root Elite. They play a land, and nothing else, which is good for us. Can I play River Herald's Boon if I don't have 2 targets? Well, let's see. Yep, I guess I can. Maybe should have waited? I don't know. We'll hit him for 2 anyway. Plus it gets our guy out of dual shot range, which is nice. Not that I'm afraid of dual shot. It's just in this format, it's running around a lot more than it was in just Ixalan. Okay, Everdon Champion. Shouldn't be an issue for us. We can just bounce it and get damage in, or play a Merfolk if we draw one. Or even Water Knot it. Ha! Or yeah, maybe is it better to just Water Knot it? Or play Jade Guardian. This is more on curve. I could also hunt the weak. Maybe I'll do that. Yep. Hunt the weak. That's the play. That was the right play, I think. Okay, and then we'll swing in for 3. And now we still have this critter we can run out. And he's hexproof, so maybe I'll start feeding him counters from my Deep Root Elite here. And then I've also got some stuff I can deal with, whatever they're going to throw down on this turn. Conquistador. They're going to go looking. Maybe I Crashing Tide that Conquistador, and now they just have a mitt full of Conquistador that they'll have to cast for 3. Because if they've gone searching, Yeah, okay, so he's got one. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna Crashing Tide this thing. Kind of feels like a troll, but I don't know, we'll see. Land's okay right now. So, yeah, we'll Crashing Tide. Their Conquistador, get in for 3. Maybe that's a bad play. I don't know. Oh, Dreadmaw. Um, I don't know. If I was in that position and somebody just bounced my Conquistador back, uh, I wouldn't feel great about it because now I've got to waste some mana playing a 2/2. Conquistador's fine if you're going to refill your hand with them, but then if you're just like, I mean, I guess it is still gas, it's just expensive. There we go. Alright, good. So we can water knot that thing and continue to smash. I think we're just finding all kinds of tempo here. Yeah, because what are they going to put out? They're going to put out some Conquistadors, and we're already kind of over range of those things. So yeah, I think we just water knot that thing, and then we smash. Could have played Colossal Dreadmaw there and then just taken a turn off. Maybe that was the better play. Maybe I'm getting greedy with the smashy snashy. But I guess we'll just see how it plays out. Because what are they going to play now? They're going to play... They can play a Conquistador. Maybe two if they hit a land here. Yeah, okay, so there's... Okay. Oh, no, sorry, I counted mana wrong. They can just play both of them. Which isn't bad for us, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. I could be wary of a double block here, but I think at this point I can also put 2 counters onto my Deep Root Elite, and then that way he can't be double blocked and won't die. River Darter can't be blocked by dinosaurs. So that's 7 mana, I've got 6 up. I think that's what I'm going to do here. Run out the Jade Guardian. Put his counter on him. Put Jade Guardian's counter on him. And hit OK. Yeah, so he's going to be a 5/5. They're tapped out, and they could they'll chump block, so they're good for 2 chump blocks now. Then when I next turn, depending on what I draw, I can play out this River Darter and then toss a counter onto the Jade Guardian, and then I've got 2 guys out of range of their blockers again. So let's go to combat here. Hit with the Deep Root. I assume they're just going to chump. Maybe they'll let it through. No, they let it through. Okay. And then, yeah, pass the turn. So, opponent plays a land. They can't really swing in with anything here. We gotta put up some defenders. Another Conquistador. Okay. So now they could triple block if they wanted to. That just feels bad, I think. And I mean, I think it's worth it for me at that point. You can play this River Darter, put the counter from Deeper Elite onto Deeper Elite, make it a 6/6, and then they could trade there. But it looks like we're just going to water knot any old Legion Conquistador. And then run out this River Darter. And we'll put that there. So now they can double block this guy, but they're still gonna die. So they have to chump block the deeper elite. And I guess they could chump block this guy as well. But they're gonna lose both their creatures and they'll be dead on board next turn unless they can play something. So I like where we're at here. Yep. Double block? Oh, Pump Spell, yeah. Do they have the City's Blessing? I think they do. Yeah, shoot. Kind of a blowout. But they are down to 1. And they still only have the 1 defender. But I'm certain that will change on their turn. Yeah. Okay. See what we get. One with the wind, you say? I mean, I guess so. Play it on the Jade Guardian. 5/5 hexproof with flying. I don't mind that. They can block once. They have to. I suppose they could Skullduggery here. I didn't think of that. 1 card in hand. What are the odds, though? There we go. Cool. Okay. I don't really know how to sideboard. I know we have a lot of good stuff that we could side in. But I think I like the amount of removal that we're kind of seeing mixed with the tricks. I like where our deck's at. I don't know how it's going to change if we're on the draw, but I guess we'll just have to play it and find out. So that's what we'll do. Are we keeping? I think we can keep. Snap keep. Play the Mistcloak Herald, followed by the Jade Bearer. And see where everything goes from there. Alright. Picking up another land is okay. Would have been okay if it was an island. Okay. Another land we kind of don't want, but unless it's an island. Swing in for 2. Then what are we looking to do? See, this is for our opponent. This is kind of like the matchup that I would play a Gleaming Barrier against, because it kind of like it can stall the early game of a deck like Merfolk. So I think it's a good play there. Good for them to have it. Um, the only thing is you can kind of get around it. Like I can get around it with my Mistcloak Herald, which isn't super commonly played, but you have to at least somewhat expect it if you're going up against Merfolk. But like here we could. Oh no, that's a River Darter. We're just gonna play that out. I was thinking this was our Crashing Tide, because again I'm not familiar with these cards. Did we play that pre-combat? That doesn't matter. Does not matter. Still get in for 2. There's nothing they can do about it. There we go, they've hit their swamp. So we can expect to see some black cards coming up now. Or not. Really need the blue to take care of the flyer. Although maybe we just play the Jadecraft Artisan. Target creature, doesn't have to be a Merfolk. Or we can play Hunt the Weak. Play Hunt the Weak on the River Darter and kill the Pterodon Knight? I think so. Yep. There we go. That's the move. Still can't block with this guy. That just doesn't do anything, so we might as well keep him back. Get in for 2. And the next turn, probably just Jadecraft Artisan. If we draw an island, we can Water Knot something. I guess depending on what they play, that might be more ideal. As long as they don't get rid of our Mistcloaked Herald, we can just keep bashing in with him, which is quite nice. The Kite-tailed Corsair is going to be good to play because it doesn't look like our opponent has a lot of flying stuff. Dusk Legion Zealot we don't really care about. Gives them a card, but it's good for them. It just doesn't really matter for us. And Conquistador. Okay. So they still can't attack into us. Yeah. I think we're... okay, let's see. I think we're just gonna continue to beat down with our unblockable guy and... Ooh, Kamena Speaker. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I think what we do here is we just play out the Jadecraft Artisan, throw the +2/+2 on our Herald, swing in with them, and then next turn we can run these guys out and then wait for that island to Water Knot something down to hopefully kind of crash through with everything. But for right now, Artisan it is. That ability goes there. Onto the Herald. Okay. Swing for 4. Cool. Still. Oh, okay. Well, now can they attack into us? Not really. The Snubhorn Sentry is online. Play out another Conquistador. That's fine. And another one, also fine. I think in this situation, like, they're kind of obligated to use their Conquistadors as jumpers and trading off 2-for-1 kind of thing, barring any pump spell like they got with us last turn. Moment of Triumph, I think, is what they hit us with, or I can't remember what it was. There's our island, so we can play out Kumena Speaker and Kitesail Corsair, or Kumena Speaker and Waterknot. Is it worth it to Waterknot anything right now? I don't think so. Yeah, because they can't attack into us profitably. Yeah, so I think we'll attack, and then we'll play Kumena Speaker and Kitesail Corsair. So very carefully go into combat, and make sure not to click past our second main phase, because I've done that. There we are. Alright. Kumena Speaker. Kitesail Corsair. Which is good for us, because that guy has flying when he's attacking. So next turn we've got them on a 2-turn clock now. Provided they can't deal with either of those things. So that blocks our flyer, but we can just Waterknot him, and I think that's an appropriate target for the Waterknot, given the board state. And then that way we can still get through with the 4 damage. I'm always curious as to when it's a good idea to just keep a land in hand. I like to do it in live Magic because I can bluff it a little bit easier. Not that I'm a master bluffer or anything like that. I just like to, if I'm okay for land on board, and I happen to draw a land and it's my last card, I'll usually hang on to it just to kind of maybe bluff a combat trick or something. I guess it doesn't really matter in Magic Online. Let's go ahead and Waterknot the Pterodon Knight. Go into combat. Swing through with those dudes. Presumably get our opponent down to 3. And that's game. Cool. Alright, so we're 2-0. I will see you guys in match 3.